I was like, okay, let's slow it down and just make it really crunchy, like just that. So
Yeah.
then I think Derek probably came up. We usually have one person come up with a section, and then someone else is like, okay, maybe the B section should go to C or something. And then we were like, okay. And then Derek takes a solo, and then I might have came up with that riff, the D'Angelo riff
Yeah.
or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so it's kind of like a puzzle.
I like the D'Angelo riff.
And then
yeah.
Brian probably came up with the E minor section, you know,
And
so
like the
little chromatic walk down.
Yeah, leave it up to
So
the
and his
guitarist.
riff, yeah, that was all Brian. I was literally like, Brian, do some stuff.
I think in a broader sense, though, the way that we kind of put together our song is songs in general is more kind of like if you imagine like a painter has an easel and like it's completely blank, but they have their tools, kind of. It's like these are our paintbrushes, and like literally whatever kind of like comes out is what we go with, and if we don't like it, we scrap it. If we do, we continue.
When you guys record your practices, because that's really the best way, especially for a jam band, to write music, right? Is to play, listen back, say we liked that. Here's what we could improve. When you listen back to those, how much do you care about the moment, or do you really want to recapture that moment, or do you kind of think it just translates into whatever you're doing at the time?
It can work either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like a slack off moment, but like while we're playing or noodling, and then it's like, wait, rewind that. Like, we like that. Let's develop that. And sometimes when we like really concentrate, it's like harder to like get into it.
At the beginning, we simplify and then expand.
You just said,
In the beginning, we
In the beginning.
simplify and then
you.
expand.
Yeah,
I
says Jake.
think also each of us kind of understands that all of the songs are sort of living, breathing documents,
Yeah.
almost. They're always going to change because we're always going to be changing. And so, like, I don't know, that's kind of... We like to obviously keep the general structures and themes unless we want to make a major structural change to the song, and then we do it, you know? So it's really open-ended and kind of free.
I think that's one of the interesting thing about a lot of jam bands is you listen to them from 5 years ago, they might play a song almost completely different. Even structurally, they might add something new. I mean, I can think of Fish and Humphreys especially, where they're, you know, what they're playing 20 years ago might be totally different from what they play at the moment. So I think that's always really interesting.